Well, folks, I'm not feeling the best, but I'm not feeling the worst either. I'm working on the plumbing. Been working on it for like 10,000 years. Um, yeah, if you if you can't know if you don't notice, I'm tired of working on the plumbing. I want it to be fixed already, but since that's not going to happen, I just keep on plugging away. I still have a water leak under the house. It's at a T. It's at a transition between the PEX and the original gray Quest piping. So I think that's where it's at. And if that's where it's at, then the best thing I could do is just replace the Quest, because that section of Quest is going to the kitchen. So that's a project down the road. I'm not gonna say it's a project for right now because I'm exhausted. I ain't done nothing, but I am gonna show a video here of me heat taping some of the pipe. It's not the most exposed, I guess, but it is part of the system that needs to be heat taped. And it's 18 feet of heat tape going from inside where the water heater, where the water wash machine is on the porch to out here. So out here to where it connects into the main line, I guess. Anyway, yeah. I got another 30-foot tape. I got a couple of other tapes. I can't remember. I think I bought 3 total. And I'm just going to take another heat tape and run it as far as I can and plug it in over here at the receptacle that I have. And I do believe I've got enough cable, electrical cable, to plug in the end of the tape to go into the outlet. So that's going to be this tape, this video. Peace, guys. Alright, y'all can't really feel it, but that right there is a pneumonia hole. That's also where all the plumbing is, and it's where all this drama started with the drains and the water lines and everything. So what I gotta do is I gotta try to close this pneumonia hole. But first, while we got daylight under there, how about some freeze tape? Yeah. Put some heat tape on that baby. Alright. That is a tough spot to be in. I don't know if you can see it, but it comes up through the floor. Take it around the valves. We got some stub ups right here for our future faucet. We ain't quite decided on the type yet, but it's going to need a faucet for the sink. I want to try to incorporate that spray nozzle, but I don't think it's any good. So I want to try to incorporate some kind of spray nozzle similar to that. But anyway, got it wrapped, and it's going down to the floor so I can take the rest of it. This is 18-foot tape. Let me show you what I'm going to do now. Okay. Yeah, it's all wrapped up now. I covered it up with this aluminum sticky tape, which is about the best kind of tape. The duct tape doesn't want to stick to nothing but itself. So we buy that cheap stuff, I guess. But anyway, I got it down through the floor. I got it all shielded. It'll help protect it from the cats and everything else that could bang into it. One of the things I want to do is I want to eventually take this dryer vent, and I'm going to put it up against this, up in here. You can see where the cats is already, made a mess. But what I eventually want to do is take this dryer vent and put a little ledge up above it, so that the combination of the ledge and a board, 2x6 I guess, and back it up so that the dryer and the wash machine backs up against the board, and this hose does not get crushed. And again, it's cats want to claw around, climb around, and do what cats do. This will get full of holes, and I'll have to replace it. And this is I think it's like a $30 kit. And if it ain't now, it will be eventually. Prices just keep going up. Rich people are never going to be rich enough. So anyway, that's a future plan. Right now what I'm trying to do is get this heat tape wrapped around this faucet, which I have accomplished above ground. Now I gotta go under the house. But this insulation that I'm using is really soft and really thin. So I can't use metal on the curve. So what I'll do is I'll get some of the foam insulation, and I'll wrap that foam above the fiberglass, put the fiberglass against the heat tape in the pipe. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that. Well, I'm back out here outside the pneumonia hole, and got some more heat tape to put up. It's a 30-footer, so we'll go as far as it'll take me and wrap it as best as I can. Like I said, I need to get some plastic pipe wrap for that and for this that I'm putting up now. But yep, getting ready to close this pneumonia hole as best as I can. It's a damp, dreary day, but yeah, let's see what I can get done. Well, there's 18 feet of insulated pipe. Heat tape and insulated. I forgot one of the zip ties. It's there now. Oh, forgot to cut the tail off of it. So anyway, I'll show you something else. They ain't the prettiest drain connection. My pipes didn't want to line up. So I got a little bit of flexed hose in there, and I think it'll work. I think it will. I had that fitting right there. That's metal. That one, I bought it in plastic. Couldn't get it tight enough. The last time I tried, I was like, I'm going to breaking it. So I replaced it with the metal one. It's not leaking. Well, maybe a little. Maybe a little leak right on this one, right here. But then, all them lines are not leaking up in there. And that T was not straight like I wanted, so I had to put an elbow in it right there. Well, now I gotta deal with the leak that's way down there. Luckily, I'll come in from the other side, but it's not stopping the water from running, so I'll leave it for now. So now what I want to do is we'll try to get some underpinning on this thing. I am going to come back and redo some of my plumbing and some insulation, heat tape, and all that stuff. I'm going to have to redo some of that because, yeah, I see it, and I wasted a lot of heat tape making it work. So I'm going to have to come back, put 290s in my circuit, replumb it, because, well, PEX is flexible. It's not as flexible as you want it to be sometimes. So anyway, that said, moving right along. So the next stage of my project is to put underpinning from the corner of the porch right here, from the corner of the house, hopefully down to the corner of the trailer. I don't know if I got that much plywood. But this plastic vinyl right here is coming off. And right behind it, it's a piece of metal trim. And what I'll do is I'll take that metal trim and put the plywood up underneath that. Since this trim goes up under the siding, it'll keep it from leaking in down the underpinning. So that's the next step of this project. Well, folks, I'm not feeling the best, but I'm not feeling the worst either. I'm working on the plumbing. Been working on it for like 10,000 years. Yeah, if you don't notice, I'm tired of working on the plumbing. I want it to be fixed already, but since that's not going to happen, I just keep on plugging away. I still have a water leak under the house. It's at a T. It's at a transition between the PEX and the original gray Quest piping. So I think that's where it's at. And if that's where it's at, then the best thing I could do is just replace the Quest, because that section of Quest is going to the kitchen. So that's a project down the road. I'm not going to say it's a project for right now because I'm exhausted. I ain't done nothing. But I am going to show a video here of me heat taping some of the pipe. It's not the most exposed, I guess, but it is part of the system that needs to be heat taped. And it's 18 feet of heat tape going from inside where the water heater, where the water wash machine is on the porch to out here. So out here to where it connects into the main line, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I got another 30-foot tape. I got a couple of other tapes. I can't remember. I think I bought 3 total. And I'm just gonna take another heat tape and run it as far as I can and plug it in over here at the receptacle that I have. And I do believe I've got enough cable, electrical cable, to plug in end of the tape to go into the outlet. So that's going to be this tape, this video. Peace, guys. Alright, y'all can't really feel it, but that right there is a pneumonia hole. That's also where all the plumbing is, and it's where all this drama started with the drains and the water lines and everything. So what I gotta do is I gotta try to close this pneumonia hole. But first, wow. Okay, so the last time I left this project, I was trying to wrap the pipe, and I'm using PIX, and the pipe had this nasty little turn right here, starting right here, going around, and I had to try to wrap it and everything separate. And the more I did, the less I liked it. So today, what I gotta do is fix that. I also got a hot water leak under there, and I gotta fix that. My drain seems to be working well, but this piece of this run needs a little bit more protection. That fiberglass is going to collect dirt and eventually be destroyed by cat. And so I'm going to get that, and I'm going to try to, I don't know if I'm going to get to do that though. I might want to try to pick it up, but I don't think it's going to. I was thinking I might, but yeah, don't look like it wants to. Just a little bit, maybe, I don't know. But I got to get all that done fixed. But I got this from work, and what this is foam pipe wrap. Not the best choice, but on this flexible section right here, there's not a whole lot of choice. This is a little more thicker here. Stiffer, it's not actually thicker, but it's too short. So we're going to use this piece, which is a little more spongier, but it's for a bigger diameter pipe. It's like for like 1.5 inches or something. I forget what size it's supposed to be for. Yeah. Oh, 2 1/8 inch, and I say it's 2 1/8 inch pipe. It's 2-inch pipe. So that's gonna be good enough. That should wrap it around really well. And what I'll do is I'll wrap it on there and zip tie it. All right, on to other projects here. Okay, this is the final clip that I thought I had in my phone, but apparently I didn't touch it right, so now it's dark and I'm at the headlamp. But this is the pipe that I was talking about wrapping in foam and zip tying. And like I said, it's down in there, goes to the up to the underpinning to the porch. And I redone this section of pipe, got it rewrapped, and that 30-foot of freeze tape goes all the way down. Goes quite a ways now, but I did have to, I still have to wrap it in insulation. Still have to wrap it in insulation, but I'll use metal jacket if I can. And I still got this piece of foam right here that I'll use to get the parts that I can't. It won't be perfect wrap, but it'll be better. I did put my elbows in there like I wanted to. So, yeah, this is the video I tried to make a while ago, and I apparently didn't touch the button right or something.